morning. It is July 3rd. It's about 79 degrees and climbing. Today is the first day I will be going back into my hives in about a month. The last inspection I did was a month ago. I went on a trip. I finally got back, and I personally have not been inside the hives for a month. Although my bee peeps, who are super freaking awesome, came over to our property and did hive inspections. I believe it was last Thursday, and everything seemed to be going great. He said good brood, good food. So today I just want to make sure that they closed the hives correctly so they don't have access to the roof, because I would hate to go in and find comb being built in my roofing area. That would not be good. So that's the plan for today. I'm gonna check on Sharon's hive and make sure her hive, the swarm hive, is doing well. Carol, I'm not too worried about. She's probably still zesty. It's also like hot summer. It's gonna be like close to 90 today. And this is about the time the bees start getting defensive. So I did put robber screens on their hive before I left, but I believe the tape is coming off. So I'm gonna fix that today. And yeah, just check on. My husband also told me that I need to come up with more creative like YouTube titles. I don't know what I'm not doing any. I'm new. I'm not doing any experiments or anything like that. I'm not running anything new on this. Typically I'm just doing inspections, but I am super excited that now that we're into summer, instead of weekly inspections like you do kind of in the spring to make sure you're managing your swarm control, it's summertime now, so you sort of just let them do their thing, feed when necessary at the end of the season, and other than that you just kind of leave them alone. And I only really need to go in there maybe once every 2 weeks unless I see something that's suspicious looking. So at this point I'm hoping that my bees to the end of the season are a little bit low maintenance. So anyways, Dad, I'm probably gonna get this video out a little bit later, but at the moment you're not feeling that great. So I'm hoping that I can get these videos out for you as soon as possible, and hopefully that will, I don't know, brighten your day. And for everybody else who's watching, thanks for watching this journey of mine, and I'm excited to get back in. I'm hoping, again, like I'm coming back from a month-long trip, so I'm hoping that I have enough solo experience with beekeeping that it's kind of like riding a bike. Because if you've ever taken a lot of work, like time off of work, and then you come back to work and you're like, oh my gosh, how do I do this? I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of those moments, so we shall find out. So let's get started. All right, again, as always, the sun is shining. It's probably about 82 degrees right now. It's July 3rd. Haven't been in these hives for a month, although I did have bee friends come visit and check them out just to make sure. I'm gonna fix the front of this, I think the tape is falling off of my robber screen, and I'm also gonna check under here the oil pans. My gloves, incredibly stiff from not using them for over a month. So let's get started. All right, I haven't looked at them, so I might be a little bit slower than normal. Just gonna tell them I'm coming in, little puff. I want to check the front of this robber screen. Not a lot of dead bees, good signs. The tape on this one looks to be holding up. There's so much gunk on the front of the robber screens. Like, I don't know whether that's propolis or propolis. I'm not sure, but they've got the door down and the tape seems to be holding up, so that's good. Excuse me, ladies. Excuse me, ladies. We always do Sharon's hive first. I don't know why, but it just seems to be the easier in times past. All right. I see dead ants in this oil tray, but it's still super kind of clean, so not going to worry about that. Oil pans are just a little stuck, probably from the humidity. Humidity in Maryland is not as high as Georgia, probably, but still high. Still cleanish. All right, this is, ooh, this one's disgusting. This one's real gross. Let me not forget to take my videos, yeah? Ooh, it's bright outside. This is what this one is. That dead bee that's right here, that's from an inspection before I left. But honestly, as gross as this one looks, it could still stand it a little bit longer. So, actually, it's not that bad. I've seen worse, guys. I've seen worse. Alright, so let's tuck that back in before another bee gets stuck. I do see a lot of small hive beetles. But, I mean, that's good. That means it's doing its job. I do see some varroa mites in this oil tray, despite doing a treatment on this hive before brood was even made. So, seems like they do have varroa mites in the hive, so something to keep an eye on. Alright, let's lock this back up. Also, my back is kind of shot. I went wineberry picking for 7.5 hours yesterday. The reason why I have these, oh, see, look, there's a large gap on the side here. And somehow, either these ladies got left in there. How are they getting through? Somehow these ladies, there's a couple of ladies up here. I don't know if you can see, but they're up at the top. Not sure how they made it through here. Come on, ladies. Actually, it doesn't matter. But somehow they made it through. Is there a gap? I see propolis around the edging, so I don't know how they made it through here, to be honest with you. Either they've been stuck, maybe they made it underneath of this feeder, or they've been stuck in here since Thursday of last week. But I doubt it. There's a couple dead bees up here, and they are probably from Thursday of last week. It's probably hot, and they got cooked up here. This is the feeder that I left in here before I left. It's obviously donezo. I need to take it out and clean it, so that's part of the agenda for this as well. So let's see. If I remember correctly, they didn't have a ton of space. This still lifts easily. That's good. Lots of dead bees on this. Not lots. I don't know why I'm so dramatic. It's actually not that many in comparison. Alright, can you see? There's some dead bees. Ah! Hold on. Husband's calling me. Is it still recording? No. Okay. Yeah. There are some dead bees, but it's not that bad. Like I said, I think in the last inspection, I witnessed them. They were removing their dead bodies and bringing them over on this side. I'm not sure why, but instead of like hauling them out before I put the robber screens on, they're just taking them over here and getting rid of them. I'm not sure why. I'm going to move these this direction. Ooh, this has been purpleized. And give these ladies a chance to kind of fly out. All right, where is the line? Not here. I don't see any more bees coming up underneath of it. It looks honestly tighter. And again, that is probably from humidity making things expand. All right, I didn't get all the pieces. It's like when you're trying to clean them up against the grate at the bottom. It's sort of like grating them across it, so it's not pretty. Let me get my tools. Again, guys, this is gonna be kind of like riding a bike for me. Like, I'm gonna have to remember how to do all this stuff all over again. Doing a good job purpleizing. No queen. Looking good. Just gonna scrape a little bit of this off. I'm trying to sort of collect propolis, but I'm not very efficient at it, and I'm not sure how to like take it from the hive and put it somewhere that it's not gonna melt or turn gooey. Wow, I see beautiful comb from here. I don't see any cross combing, so that's good. Look at that ooey gooey gooey. Ooey gooey stickiness there. I could scrape that off, but I think I'm just gonna leave it. Woo, your girl's sweating. Your girl is sweating. Ooh, sorry, that popped off real fast. Sharon's hive is so chill. They didn't even care. They didn't even care. If I did that to Carol, oh my gosh. Not a chance. She'd be throwing a fit. She would be throwing a daggone fit already. I have sweat literally running into my mouth. Running into my mouth. Alright, let's see here. We got nectar, 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 baby. This is going to be a gorgeous frame. Beautiful. They're capping it over at the top. Also, all nectar. This is going to be a gorgeous frame. Ladies are gearing up for winter. That's what this is. I'm not going to find the queen on this because there's no space. There's no space. They're doing their nectar thing on this side. Honestly, like, I honestly don't even, they went in like last week. A couple of them were in the top. I'm not sure how they got in there, but ooh, they look good. Excuse me. Excuse me. I did bring a couple of frames down, empty frames down with me. They're not drawn, and honestly, the ladies are sort of running out of resources to be drawing out comb.
So they might not be interested in drawing it out, but I'm gonna put it in here anyways because they've pretty much combed everything to the very edge. Also gonna be a gorgeous nectar frame. Not capped this side, not capped this side. Beautiful, beautiful white comb. Get my finger out. Let's see here. I see capped brood. So we might see Sharon on this side. Who knows? Amazing. So that means the rest of this is probably brood. Ooh, I feel a slight breeze. Bring it, please. Let me just make sure this is still recording. Yep. Bring it, please. All right, I am gonna put. You know what? I'll probably do like just like one more frame between these two. Maybe two. Maybe put one on the end. Not that they'll probably comb it out, but I'll put it in there anyways for them. Might find Sharon on this one. We might find Sharon. Straight out. Sticky fingers. I didn't see her on the side. But we've got. Strange, huh? Actually, there's capped brood right in the middle and everywhere around it. Everywhere. Everywhere around it, there's nectar. So maybe they're trying to put nectar. I see the small larva. I don't see any eggs, but like stage, I don't know what you would call that. Let's like just hatched. No eggs. How strange. That is strange. You see that? Everywhere around that small little brood area is nectar. So that's fun. Let's see what's on this side. All nectar. Nectar, 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 baby. So, isn't that strange? This is going to be a decent frame if they decide to change it all to nectar. Kind of strange that maybe she ran out of space and she filled that space where they were trying to put nectar. I can only speculate. Or maybe they're pushing her out this way because they want this to be nectar. Oh no, hey. Why isn't this frame fitting? That's no good. There we go. Oh, I was about to say, please don't bow. I don't want my equipment to bow on me. Okay, let's see. Looking like another nectar frame, huh? Very interesting. Gentle. Ooh, this is heavy. Straight out. Straight out. This is another nectar frame. All nectar. A little bit of brood down here in the corner. But other than that, all nectar. They're like, ooh, that's heavy. Backfilling this space. Let me just check this out. Yeah, this side's all nectar. And it's beautiful. Look at that. Woo! That's gorgeous. No eggs yet. Though they did tell me they saw both queens the last time they were in here. So I don't have a lot of fear for that. I'm just wondering if I'll get to see the eggs. It does look like they close this pretty nicely to make sure that there wasn't any gap, so they were aware of that. I was a little worried. I only know one person in my area who does horizontal beekeeping, so I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit nervous that there would be mistakes made, but I don't know why I worry. These people are pros. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Just watching the ladies for a bit. Excuse me. Let me see. This one's got brood on it. Excuse me. This one's got brood. Oh, sorry. I squished that one. I wasn't trying to. Beautiful brood on the bottom. Honey on top. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. No eggs yet. No drone. It's lovely. Fingers are sticking. Gorgeous brood on this side. No, there's a little bee being born. Love to see it. There's a couple new bees coming out. Couple new bees. No queen yet. And I don't think I see any eggs. I don't like, I mean, it's nice to see brood, but I don't like not seeing eggs. Let me see if I can get the sun in there. There's a couple of empty cells as if babies came out, you know. They look clean and polished, so they look like they're ready, but there's no eggs in them. So we've started brood. So we've got 1, 2, I'm going to count these ones as honey frames or resource frames because even though they've got a little bit of brood on them, I feel like once those emerge, they're just going to turn it into a nectar frame. So 1, 2, because it's literally mostly nectar. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 nectar frames, and we've started into the brood frame. So oh yes, Breeze, come through for me. Come through, Breeze. Sharon is doing a beautiful job. Like, honestly, it's really pretty. They're not doing a crazy amount of cross combing. They kind of just know what they're doing and doing it at a steady pace. Oh, did I squish you? I felt something soft. Savi. All right, brood. No eggs, but larvae in different. Oh, I see eggs. I see eggs. I see eggs on this one. All right, perfect. You know what? That's all I really want to see. And as crazy as this might seem to not go through the entire hive, I only need to see evidence of my queen. Lots of eggs on this side. And I see it. So I'm going to close this up. It looks like they're still drawing out that side. I see an influencer bee. She's shaking her rumpus around saying, hey, I know where good stuff is. I know where it is. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna say that that's it. I'm gonna close this up. I'm gonna look at how many frames I have left, just so that I know how many brood frames there are, because I'm pretty sure the rest of this is just brood going by. Excuse me, ladies. I'm not trying to crush you, but I need you to move. Okay. Alright, this is brood. This is my last pegboard. My last board. Pegboard, I don't know why. I don't know why would I speak up sometimes. Ooh, they really propolized that down. Can't see, so. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 brood. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 resource or honey frames, looks like. So they're doing excellent. I don't see any cross combing on this. Looks great. I'm going to leave them to it. I'm going to leave them to that. I don't need to see anything else. That's all, folks. Yep. Sharon's hive is just, I love it. I love her hive. I love her hive. They're just so sweet. Look, they haven't caused a ruckus or anything. Alright, we're going to slide you guys down. Slide you down. I didn't see any suspicious looking stuff. I'm not smelling anything. There doesn't be like any signs of any diseases. I didn't see any perforated cells or what looked like uncapping or larvae sticking out prematurely, like they were chewing it open. I didn't see any of that. So I think they are okay. Excuse me, ladies. I think they're doing great. I saw eggs. I saw all the things I needed to see. If you see eggs, then you know your queen's been in here for the last 3 days at least. And I saw brood in various stages. So we are golden. Let me see, hold on. I'm gonna put a couple extra. Even though they might not draw it out, it's July. I'm gonna give it to them. Who knows, they might. Woo, your girl's sweating. Your girl's sweating. Yeah, they might. Oh, there's like a, whoa. There's like a mad dash. I don't know what happened. There's a mad dash. Am I gonna miss it? I don't know if you can hear them. All of a sudden they like realized, oh, our hive is open, we need to get over there. And they just started crawling off this frame and started going over there. Maybe somebody started their Nasanov plans. I'm not sure if it's picking up on my mic, but it's kind of loud, like the sudden buzzing sound. Alright, well now they're all kind of all on this wall and freaking out, so I'm not trying to smush you or anything. I'll get you closer. They might, I don't know, they might build out the comb on that side. That's the danger of checkerboarding stuff sometimes, is they'll just make the cells bigger on one side and grow into this instead of drawing it out. We'll see. I'll feel better if I give them more space anyways. Yep, just like that, and maybe one more. Woo. Yes, breeze, yes. Bring the breeze. Alright, put one on the very end, and we're going to close it up. So we added 3. I'll do the math later. As far as how many frames we have now. 3 empty frames. What did I say? 4. 4 resource frames. And the rest were brewed. I'm going to take this and I'm going to wash it. I'm going to give that a good clean. Uh-oh. I have sweat on my eyelash. Oh, it dripped off and now it's on my glasses. Oh no. Alright. I need to do some sweat management here. You can see it on my screen, on my glasses. That's sweat, baby. Let me fix myself up. And oh gosh, I got another one. Carol's hive is thankfully mostly in the shade. So we shall go figure that out. Alright, let me make sure my gaps are in here. Perfect. Perfect. Moving on. Let me close Sharon's hive. Thank you, Sharon. You're the best.